It's the news of the week with your anchorman, Dennis Miller.
Thank you for that unsolicited applause. Good evening, and what can I tell you? In a surprising burst of candor this week, President Bush issued a warning to all American voters. Quote, "This is all I need to destroy the world. So if I was you, I'd think twice about sending me a message at the polls, okay?" Paul Tsongas, in an attempt to avoid the same mistakes George Bush has made this week, looked over possible vice presidential candidates. Here, Tsongas covers the mouth of C. Everett Koop as he tries to tell the "find my keys and I'll drive us out" joke. CIA Director Robert Gates broke precedent this week when he accidentally told the truth at a press conference. And George Bush shows what he would do if he was standing behind Pat Buchanan on the edge of a really giant volcano. Yeah. You know, nothing seems to be going right for the president. Last night, while giving a speech in Los Angeles at the Century Plaza Hotel, he was haunted by the ghost of Detective Frank Drebin. Earlier in the week, the Bushes and the Reagans shared a hearty chuckle when they reflected on everything they've gotten away with over the last 12 years. Bush is attending a drug summit in San Antonio. See, Bush really wants to win the war on drugs. He's going to let the ozone deteriorate so badly that it burns up all the marijuana, and then he's going to let the economy plummet to the point where nobody can afford the drugs. See, he's got a plan. GM Chairman Robert Stempel demonstrated with his fingers how wide the shaft would be that he would give his employees this week. GM, reeling after recording a record $3 billion loss this week, unveiled a new strategy. Anybody buying 3 new Chevys would be given a really giant truck. Gladys Fulton won the grand prize for her custard pie, one of hundreds of pies eaten on a hot Florida afternoon by Judge Willard Scott, who went out later for pasta and a life-size fudge replica of Elvis for dessert. Leona Helmsley has lost her appeal, obviously. Crown-hungry Prince Charles this week set up his mother with Klaus von Bülow. The Pope John Paul lookalike contest was a big hit this week. Here the pontiff is shown consoling the last place finisher. Former Philippine First Lady Imelda Marcos was ecstatic yesterday when she finally found her dead husband's checkbook. Here we see the original crew of the Starship Enterprise as they take a bow following their performance in Star Trek, the play. You can catch them at Ray's Dinner Theater in Skokie, Illinois through Sunday. Phasers on prime rib. Here we see Scott Persons and Dan Padian as they run with a tray full of drinks during the Kennedy Estate waiter auditions. After the announcement this week that diaphragms may cause toxic shock syndrome in women that wear them, plans were stopped to market these combination nightlight IUDs. And Dr. Goran Klintman unveiled his new invention this week, the Norelco Super Shaver, which can shave a patient's entire body in under 3 seconds flat. Drug czar Bob Martinez looks on pensively when, during the announcement of the new Bush drug policy, he realized he was about to peak. Famed suicide doctor Jack Kevorkian didn't let his recent trial get in the way of his busy practice. Here, Kevorkian bids a fond adieu to his latest patient. You know, I've got this scratchiness in my throat. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish this. I wish there was somebody else here who could do this newsman job.
Here we see a large, hairy-nosed wombat holding a big stuffed raccoon. At the Grammys this week, Michael Bolton won Best Male Pop Vocal for his remake of When a Man Loves a Woman, and Natalie Cole won for her remake of her dad's Unforgettable. Grammy officials are guessing that songs written this year will win Grammys in the years 2000. After years of entertaining children, Captain Kangaroo has brought a yacht, or, for that matter, bought a yacht, and told everybody to go screw themselves. Just give me 1 second, will you? White supremacist Tom Metzger tells reporters he's not only a member of the Aryan Hair Club, but he's also a client. I've forgotten how I used to end this. Oh, yeah, I gotta think about it. There was some way I had an ending for this.
Chevy, you ignorant slut. Carson, for you to come on this show and usurp Dennis Miller.
Guess what? That's it. That's the news. I'm Chevy. I'm Helen Reddy, and you're not.